When a massive trove of files connected to Jeffrey Epstein was finally released, it didn't just reveal evidence, it exposed a life that had been obsessively recorded for years. Among the material are disturbing videos showing Epstein himself, a convicted sex offender, a billionaire who used his wealth, influence, and an extravagant lifestyle to hide deeply abusive behavior in plain sight. In one clip, he's seen dancing casually, surrounded by luxury, an image that now feels deeply unsettling given what we know. The newly released Epstein files include footage from private jets, swimming pools, and massage rooms. Moments that once looked glamorous now feel chilling. At one point, Epstein can be heard remarking, "I've never seen so many beautiful girls." That single line now carries a very different weight. What investigators are dealing with is staggering in scale. More than 2,000 videos, over 180,000 images, roughly 3 million emails and text messages, along with detailed flight logs. All of it is still being carefully examined. The U.S. Department of Justice released the files, but much of the material arrived without clear explanations or timelines. Some clips last only a fraction of a second. Others include background laughter that feels deeply uncomfortable without knowing what happened just before or just after. In one short video, Epstein appears to chase women through a kitchen, while voices of unidentified young girls can be heard laughing in the background. The lack of context makes it even more disturbing. Another clip shows Epstein secretly recording himself while appearing to be inside prison. In the video, he speaks directly to two women whose identities remain protected while making a crude comment about an injury on his face. The recording feels calculated, as if he believed he was still untouchable. The files also contain heavily redacted sexually explicit videos. And not everything in the archive comes from Epstein himself. Some footage was captured by U.S. authorities, including video of Ghislaine Maxwell being questioned in 2016 as part of Virginia Giuffre's civil case. In the interrogation, Maxwell is asked repeatedly whether she was aware of underage girls being recruited as masseuses. Her answers are consistent and evasive. She claims she wasn't aware of any 17-year-olds, or 16-year-olds, or 15-year-olds. She insists that only one person ever made such claims and questions that person's credibility. Fast forward to July 2020, newly released footage shows Maxwell inside her jail cell, waiting to learn whether she would be granted bail. In contrast, other clips show her outside, appearing calm, making phone calls, some lasting over 20 minutes, all while facing serious charges involving the recruitment and abuse of young girls, including a 14-year-old. Now, the story has taken another turn. Maxwell is scheduled to testify under oath before Congress. Lawmakers are investigating how the government handled the Epstein files and why so much information remains sealed for so long. More footage from Epstein's life also appears in the archive. Inside his Paris apartment, music plays as a woman dances. On his desk, a DNA paternity test is visible, an unsettling detail in a home already tied to controversy. It's the same apartment where a now infamous photograph involving Peter Mandelson was taken. That connection leads to another image, Epstein standing outside the Louvre with Jack Lang, France's former culture minister. It's important to be clear.